last week, you guys finished up getting everybody together, or not together, but off the board per se, so that way they
Right.
wouldn't be um in the way. And as we stopped last week, you have about 2 hours to get ready to get to the airport.
Okay. First thing I want to do before we leave the club is I
Okay.
want to make a rouse check to get rid of this last aggravated damage.
Okay, you did that at the end of last game, so
Did I?
I did
I
make a
thought I
note
did
of
it at
that.
the beginning of last game.
And you did it. No, you did it
Okay.
right there. You did it because we only had one rouse check last game.
I guess.
Crow, I do need you. I do need you to roll a rouse check.
Which is how many?
There.
One.
You got a success.
Okay, I got a success.
Pass it here.
Okay.
And
So you don't have to
I got
worry
a
about
success.
anything.
Okay.
Okay. Cassandra, what were you saying?
I also would need to heal one aggravated damage if possible.
Okay. So those who need to roll for aggravated damage, we're just not going to count last game. So that includes Ricky and Cassandra, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Take 3 of your dice and roll rouse check 3 rouse checks for aggravated
I got
damage.
2 successes and 1 failure.
So your blood goes up by 1.
Where are my royal dice? Oh no, sorry, I need to quickly get everything in order. I didn't quite prepare all the dice I needed, cause stupid brain. And 3 dice.
Oh, yes.
That's 2 successes.
Plate? No.
2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
So you add 1 to your hunger as well.
All right.
And what's your hunger level at?
2.
Ricky, your hunger level.
2.
Okay. Since we are starting the new session, everybody heals willpower equal to what is it? Damn it, I think composure or resolve, whichever is higher.
Okay.
That's heal 3.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. All right,
So,
did we get
If I
XP
have
for the
less, then I've
journals?
already got a better. What's that, Bobby?
No.
Whoever's got journals, go ahead and whoever turned in journals, go ahead and add 1 XP.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I neglected to write a journal last week, and I can't do it a week later. So
Yeah, he was kicking himself tonight.
Yeah, I also put mine in after lunch. Better late than never.
Well, the way I figure it about it, if you have it before session, you get the XP. So just so everybody knows for next time, as long as you have it by the time the session rolls around, you're golden.
Okay.
all right. So we've got 2 hours to get to the airport and get to that car. So is it Cassandra or is it Sophie?
Oh, it's Cassandra, right, Jackie?
Okay, Cassandra, can you drive?
I mean, I can drive a bit, yeah? Can I drive without
Okay.
any points in driving? I assume?
Well,
You
you'd
could.
be like the average Angelino, right?
I think? I hope.
um, as you're debating this, Ricky, you get a text on your cell phone from your NR contact.
Okay. What's it say?
It says, "Are you available?"
I'll shoot back for a minute. What do you need?
Your phone rings.
All right. Yo, you got Ricky.
Hey, Ricky. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to pick somebody up. They're gonna be riding with you tonight.
Okay. Who is this and where do I need to get them?
They go by the name Crow, and here I'll shoot you the address. It should be on the way to wherever you're gonna get going.
All right, you got it.
Okay. There's an address on your phone, and it is indeed on the way to the airport.
Okay. So, Cassandra, we need to make a quick stop, pick somebody up, name a Crow. They're helping us out if need be.
Oh, reinforcements. How delightful.
You really should just call somebody to drive for you.
Probably.
Yeah. Hey, Benny,
Yeah, Winnie can drive.
what are you doing?
What
Bar,
happened to you?
minding the bar. What do you need?
I need a driver.
Hold on 1 second. All right, where we going? He comes back up with a little cabbie, like one of those cabbie hats from like the
Yeah.
olden days.
So, here's an address. We're gonna stop by there, pick somebody up, and then on to the airport.
Okay.
And I even brought some
Crow.
cat food.
You get a text from a miscellaneous person. Basically it says, be at this address, somebody's gonna pick you up.
Okay.
You're riding with them tonight.
Okay.
About half an hour later, a car pulls up, and there's it's an ordinary looking car. In the front seat, you see in the driver's side, you see this looks like a Bronx man, like from New York. He's got one of those cabbie hats on,
Yeah.
and I think in the back seat it would be a two people.
Okay. So,
You Crow,
who wants to know?
hop in up front.
I. I'll walk over, open the door, and look around before I slide down in there and shut the door.
Careful with the door. This kitty is very sensitive.
Thank you for letting me know. I will remember that. Thank you.
So, were you briefed on what's going on tonight?
No.
Okay, it's a quick pickup, and then we take them back to the Haven. Tomorrow night, we got to take these same people to a club.
That's it?
That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
You know why I need to come?
I presume you can drive?
I can drive.
Okay, you
Really?
drive on the other car.
Well, that's what I do. I drive for you. Okay.
Oh God.
I'm sorry,
I'll
everybody. I'm
lean
just not
over
good with these meetup
to.
scenes. Sorry.
I'll lean over to Cassandra. I hear a certain post-nasal drip in this guy's voice.
Oh, I don't know yet.
I need to plug.
Okay, so where are we going?
To the airport.
Back to the
Okay.
hotel.
We're going back to the hotel?
No,
She
I
was
was
just
referencing the 90s song.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
going back to
Um,
Cali.
so you eventually make yourself go, find yourself back over to a here airport. I need everybody to go ahead and make a wits plus awareness roll.
Wits plus awareness. Okay, wits is 4, awareness is 1. Okay, so you're gonna use one red die because that's your hunger, and the rest in black.
That's
1
one
minute. The
success.
number.
Whatever the total is of your wits plus awareness. Wits is a stat. So your
I don't
wits
see
is the
awareness.
second one.
Yeah.
Awareness is the second thing on the
Oh.
right side. I got 2 6. You know what? This is important enough. I'm gonna use a temporary willpower
Okay.
and reroll 3. I got 2 more successes for a total of 4.
Okay.
What is it? The success with 2 little stars.
That's a crit success. You have 2 successes and a crit.
I have 3 successes and a crit.
Oh, 3 and a crit. Okay,
So that's good.
very good.
Okay, Cassandra, you don't know anything differently as you're coming here. Crow and Ricky.
Yep.
As you get closer, you seem that the airport guards are heavily armed, and there seems to be a lot of them. There's a surplus, and most of them are just standing around, occasionally speaking into earpieces.
Okay, I'm gonna trigger my heightened senses and listen, and try to get an idea what these extra guards are talking about.
Same. Oh wait, I didn't notice.
Um,
Probably not.
So you're, so you start hearing, and I mean, you hear almost everything. You hear like the jets, taking off. You hear little conversations among some of the guests that are going into the airport, but you narrowed it down to some of the guards, and it just seems to be inane chatter. Sometimes they're speaking about ball games. Other times they're talking about a a package that's being delivered, and other times it's just section or terminal blah blah clear. Just nothing really interesting.
Okay, so Crow,
Yep.
here's some keys.
Okay.
There's a car in area 2.
2.
I need you to go find that car and bring it around front.
Just tell me
I'll
when-
describe the car.
Okay. I'm not falling into my Rosie Prozac. Right.
And I suppose, Cassandra, you and I will go on into Terminal 5 and pick up the package?
Yeah, I don't like to hang out with you, but sure. This one we should probably do together, Jackie.
It's Ricky.
Yes, Jackie. Of course.
Okay, Toots, let's go.
Okay.
And I would like to turn on my sense the unseen, knowing that there eventually is a Nosferatu waiting for us somewhere. It's maybe hidden.
Okay. So a lot of things are happening at once here. We're
Okay.
gonna go with the first thing first here. Ricky and Cassandra. You make your way to Herrick's, I presume, at Terminal 5 as you were instructed, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, not too, about a couple minutes later, you see well, you can guess that they were vampires walking. It's quite a long walk, so you're able to study them from afar. There's a young woman who is short but has broad shoulders and a muscular frame. Her hair is long and is chestnut brown. Her face indicating East Asian ancestry. She ties a colorful belt firmly around the waist of her long coat as he approaches. And her male companion, um, she's polished and confident, much in contrast to her traveling companion. Where people might turn their heads to admire the girl's confident beauty, they quickly withdraw their looks because of her male companion's stench. His anemic skin stretches across sharp cheekbones, and his hollow eyes do not help his emaciated look. His bald head is wrinkled and flaky, his beard wild and untamed around a pair of chapped lips. He holds his arm in front of him with joined hands, so his many rings on one hand scrape against the surface of those on the other, as his large eyes shift nervously, almost manically, from side to side.
Shifty guy.
If you want to make a wits plus investigation, you can.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll go for that.
Wits.
Let's see, investigation. Where are you? There you are. Okay, 6 dice.
One. No bad.
Oh, 1 success off of 6 dice.
No success.
Okay. Okay. As they walk to the store, they do not speak to each other. However, a pair of mortals catches up to the two of them, and both of them have a military air to them.
Okay. I'll step out to where they're bound to see me.
Okay.
And I'm looking around to make sure nobody else is paying any undue interest to them.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and approach.
Okay. Crow.
Yep.
You're able to find the van perfectly. It doesn't take a lot there.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where do I? Okay. Okay, there's somebody up. There is somebody there in the driver's seat of the van.
Oh, okay. So I'll walk up and is the window up or down?
It is. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I kind of lost the thing here.
Well, if it's up, I'm just gonna say that I tap on the nail.
Um, a black van. Okay, so you come up to a black van with tinted windows, and its lights on is part, and its lights are on, and is parked in the space noted in the letter.
Okay.
There's a young woman wearing spectacles and overalls. The window is up.
Okay, so I will tap a couple of times on the window gently with.
Okay, she rolls down the window.
Hi. You look like you might be expecting somebody to come up here.
Yeah, I'm supposed to drive you to I'm supposed to drive you.
Who are you?
Compliments of the prince.
Okay. Do you have the keys, or do you need the keys?
Um, she has the
Some
keys.
keys
I
here.
mean, it's running. The van is
Okay.
running.
Okay. So I'll walk around and open the front door and kind of look at her, kind of lift my head up slightly in acknowledgement and say, "Crow, and you?"
She doesn't answer back. All she says is compliments of the prince.
Okay. Well, let me show you where we need to pick everybody up. So I'm gonna shut the door
Okay.
and I'll
Okay.
tell her.
Okay. Ricky,
Yes.
you're going up to introduce yourself, correct?
Yes.
As you get close, do you see that they're making no movement to go towards you or away from you?
Okay. I'll come up and give it a slight bow. I'm here to
Okay.
escort you.
He
If
doesn't.
you'll follow me, your ride is waiting outside.
They don't move at all.
Hello? Are you awake?
The man right beside her is
Compliments of the
like, "Yeah,
prince.
we're awake."
Reaction? Are you coming with us?
I mean, it's usually customary to people to introduce themselves, but I guess we're among that crowd.
I'm Ricky. The prince sent me to escort you.
I'm Cassandra. Yes, we are supposed to see you safe somewhere, I think.
After you introduce yourselves, the young woman holds out her hand.
Okay. Ricky will kiss her hand.
Okay, so as soon as you go to touch her hand, she grasps it, pulls you in, and whispers to you, "Clan La Sombra appreciates the welcome community." And then let's go.
Ooh, feisty one.
She whispered that, by the way. And it wasn't supposed to be threatening. Sorry.
Oh no, I didn't take it that way. I take it that she has the old-fashioned La Sombra flaw that they can't speak loudly.
Okay.
And Ricky will whisper back, "Your clanmate greets you in good health."
Good to see you, brother.
Now, if you'll follow me, please.
Yep, they start following you.
Okay, I'll head on out to where the vehicle should be already waiting.
Okay, so when you get out, the it starts raining. It's slowly falling onto the pavement. You notice that Crow. Did you go in the front seat or the back seat?
I got in the front just so I could show the compliments of the prince where we need to go.
Okay, so you both see two people in the front seat. One's Crow, and the other is a young woman wearing spectacles and overalls.
Okay, Ricky will step forward to open the back door.
Okay.
Into the chariot with you.
Sister will be following behind in another car.
Who's gonna be following in another car?
Actually, Cassandra, you
Well,
want to go with
Vinny.
them, or you want to go in the backup car?
I'd rather go in the pickup car.
Okay, I'll ride in here. Tell Vinny, just standard following procedure. We're going back to the Lilith.
Okay. As soon as you enter the van, the mouse Lasombra's like, what a whole shithole this is. I've been on the front line and fought wars with the worst this planet has to offer, and Chicago is still worse.
Oh, tell me about it. It's a shithole.
He then spits on the floor. Are you sure you still want to go with Vinny?
You know what? I like this guy. I'll go with him.
Okay, I'll go with Vinny. And Ricky will lean into the driver. Take him to the take him to Club Lilith.
A nod proceeds.
And once everybody's in, I'll shut the door and hop in front with Vinny.
Okay. So, and with the Lasombras, you notice that he's just looking at you one at a time, and then all of a sudden he just speaks up and he's like, he looks at you, Cassandra, first. He goes, so, what exactly do you do in the Camarilla? I mean, aside from acting as comic relief, I mean, watching your clan
What?
interact with normal and well-balanced beings is like watching a shitty movie with a hero and his useless sidekick. You must feel pity.
What are you talking about?
This is Chicago, Camarilla City. What are you doing here? I mean, you're obviously a Malkavian, so you're obviously the comic relief.
No? Maybe? I don't care.
God, now Ricky's wishing he was in the van. Or at least I'm wishing Ricky was in the van.
And then he looks up to the front. He's like, well, at least you're better than that one up there. One of those self-entitled extended pricks right there. Hey, how goes the brainwashing of fledglings and neonites? I'm sure you punish those who dare think outside the box of the Camarilla with a firm hand, don't you? Good for you. Individuality is toxic, as we all know.
Crow doesn't say anything. She just stares out the window and said, compliments of the prince.
Cassandra's just looking
Um,
confused into the air. Not sure if she has just been gravely insulted or not.
Any other conversation going on?
Crow's trying to keep her temper under control. Because she'd really just like to grab him by his throat and throw him up.
Oh yeah, I kind of didn't tell you the job for the prince, did I? Oh shit.
But this is what?
It's something I didn't tell you, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Cassandra pulls out bread and goes like, "Did you hear what he just said?"
Yeah, rude, isn't he?
Can't believe it. I'm just here in this town helping people, and now I'm getting insulted for it. How dare he?
I think he's worse than with Jackie.
Oh, like twice-fold.
Couldn't believe it. There's somebody actually worse than him.
Unbelievable.
Okay, Ricky,
Yes.
you're gonna follow, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to roll a wits plus awareness.
With plus awareness. Okay. Oh, oh, 2 standard and 3 crit successes.
Okay. You notice it almost immediately. As soon as they turn right outside the airport, they're not going to the club. They're going in the opposite direction.
Okay. I will dial Cassandra.
Am I aware of
Okay.
this? Do I know what the club is?
Go ahead and roll a wits plus awareness.
Where's awareness?
Second thing on the far right. Right under academics.
Okay. Just all black?
No, roll your hunger in red.
Okay.
So your current hunger is 1. And then the black to make up the rest.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, and my hunger's a failure. And
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have 2 black failures.
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
just
so
count your.
okay, so yeah, you notice it too that they're not going in. You know where Chicago is. You've lived in Chicago probably the majority of your life, if not
Yep.
the majority of your adult life. You know they're not going in the direction of Chicago.
I'll be like, hey, we taking a shortcut?
Yeah, taking a shortcut.
I'm not familiar with this shortcut. I like to learn, shortcuts and back streets and stuff. Why don't you let me know where exactly this leads? Where are we going to come out at near the club?
We're just going around the city. It's actually faster because of the traffic.
I somehow don't believe you. I think.
Go ahead and roll a something in insight.
Probably wits or intelligence.
Yeah, go ahead and do wits plus insight.
All right.
Cassandra?
Yeah.
1 success, 1 critical success, and 1 critical failure on a hunger dice.
Okay, that doesn't really matter. Did you want to take a superficial damage to reroll any of your dice?
Yeah, sure, why not? Then
Take a superficial willpower damage to
Uh.
reroll up to 3 non-success dice.
that's 2 more successes
You can
now.
also roll
So 3 successes,
to get
and 1 critical success, and 1 critical failure.
Yeah, she's lying.
You are lying, ma'am.
I'm not. I'm just going around. I'm
No,
going the
you
way I was.
will drive the normal way. Do you understand? No shortcuts, just straight to the point.
What's going on?
I don't know what she is planning, but she isn't driving the normal route.
What?
Crow is gonna reach inside her waistband that's hidden under her jacket, and she's gonna
Okay.
slowly slide a barrel out at
Um,
whoever's driving and cock it
okay.
or rack it, the chamber, and say, I really think you should listen to my friend Cassandra here. We really need to go to the club, and Cassandra really does not appreciate being lied to, and I'm really, really particular about my friends being lied to.
He pulls over to the side of the road.
Vinny, pull over in front of him.
And you
Okay.
notice that there is there's dense forestation on each almost each side of the road that's up here, and I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and make a wits plus awareness roll.
Wits plus awareness.
Yeah, that's what we've been
Okay.
rolling.
No, we don't. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
1
shit.
success from me.
Okay.
5 successes.
2 successes. What can I do with the willpower here?
You can spend a willpower. So you put a mark through one of your willpowers, and you can roll 3 unsuccessful dice again.
At least me 2 willpower is
This is temporary willpower you're spending.
Oh, that's 3 successes, so a total of 4, 5.
Okay, Ricky and Crow. You look out the windows and you see some fast-moving shadows in the bushes and trees.
I'm gonna put the barrel against the driver's head. Temple. Who the fuck is out there? And I'm gonna press it
She
harder
is-
when they don't think.
All of a sudden, you hear out in the in the thing, Tammy Cats, come out to play.
I didn't catch the first thing they said.
Cammy Cats, come out and
Cammy
play.
What is this nonsense?
I don't know, but this asshole right here is gonna tell us. And I'm gonna mash his head over against the window
Her.
with the barrel. Her?
Yeah.
Her.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Her head over against the window with the barrel. Now, I don't understand if you have a hearing problem. I can help. I can give you sign language. Here is a sign. And I'm going to ram it into her temple till it starts to bleed. I'm going to count to 3. And if you do not tell me who the fuck is out there and what's going on, throw you out there for them to feed on. 1, 2, bang! And then I'm gonna like reach across and just open the van door and kick her out and shut the door again and lock it. 3.
Okay, so plenty of things happen all at once here. The first thing that happens is you kill the driver and throw her out the door, correct?
Yes.
The next thing that happens is a hell of gunfire rains down on both vehicles. I need
Okay.
everybody to go ahead and make a dexterity plus athletics roll.
I got 3 whole dice. Yay!
I got 3 successes.
I got a crit success and a success.
Okay, so
Oh
thank
shit!
you.
I got 2 successes.
Okay,
Where's our boy
keep
Tetsuo?
those numbers in your head.
3.
Keep those numbers in your head. Sorry, I was rolling for our
Yep.
the Sombra fronts.
Okay.
Oh, they better not get Vinny.
Oh no!
Oh crap! I got to roll for Vinny too.
No! Not Vinny!
I'm like pushing Vinny down below the windows.
Oh, wait, he doesn't get
I
any
grabbed
because he's
the,
not vampire.
I just immediately grabbed the Sombra female lady, then threw her down on the floor and laid on top of her.
Well, wait until your turn to react.
Mm.
Right now you're just
Sorry.
dodging bullets.
Yes.
Okay.
Other than the one.
So you're gonna jump on top of the Sombra lady. You're gonna
Yeah,
try to
but
dive onto Vinny. Cassandra, what are you doing?
Yes.
Can she reach the driver position? And maybe attempt to drive away?
That's gonna be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so multiple things happen. What did everybody get in their Dex plus athletics?
3.
2 successes, one of which is a crit. Rain got 3 successes, one of which is a crit.
Okay. So this is what all happens. This is all what transpires. Rain jumps on top of this La Sombra person, diving through the partition in the glass. As she does it, though, she takes 2 points of superficial damage, which
Okay,
will be
so
halved.
this
So
splash
1.
through 1
So it'll be
point,
1.
Nope.
1 health, yeah. And it's just a slash. It's superficial.
Cassandra, as
X
soon as
super,
you're
and
trying to dive into the driver's position, you get pelted with 2 superficial damage as well,
bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
which is 1 halved. But you're able to make it to the driver's position.
All right.
Ricky, you dive on top of Vinny.
Uh-huh.
You had 2 successes, correct?
Yes.
You take 3 points of superficial damage.
Uh-huh.
So you take actually 2 after it's halved and everything.
Okay.
Okay. What's everybody? What are we going to do at now?
Cassandra
I'm
would
gonna put the
attempt
car
to...
in gear.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Okay, we'll start with Cassandra. Cassandra, what are you doing?
attempt to leave the scene. Get the car
Okay.
going and...
Give me a Dex plus Drive.
Well,
If you want to, go ahead. You can do a rouse check to add
Yep.
2 dice
Gonna-
if you want.
gonna do that. That's a critical success.
Okay, so you don't get hungrier.
All right.
So go ahead and
Drive
roll that.
Dex. That's a 4.
Yep. Keep that number in your head.
And I'm going to reroll 2 dice.
Ricky.
Another
Okay,
rouse.
Ricky is gonna throw the car in gear, grab the steering wheel, and tell Vinny to mash it.
Okay, so and he does. Okay.
And I'm
Crow,
gonna
what are you
turn over
doing?
the steering wheel as soon as I can.
Okay. So, have the windows in the van been shattered? Or, I mean, is there somewhere I can shoot out as we're like driving past?
Yes, there is.
Okay. So I'm just gonna start shooting wherever I can see movement. Is it dark outside?
There is dead.
Saved him from a worse death, I bet.
I'm
Or
sorry,
even
what
more.
was that?
I'm gonna just be firing out the window to where I see movement.
Okay, go ahead and give me a Dex plus firearms roll. Okay, Cassandra, what was your?
So, do I roll?
So I
Okay, add them both together. What's the
rerolled
total?
once, got a success on that, and now I
Or
have
replace
2
one of those with the
successes
red
and
dot.
1 critical success.
Okay.
You're able to peel
Now.
out of there. Like you don't think you've driven like this before. But yeah, you're able to just get right out of there, peel out, and take as little damage as you can.
Rain rolled 2 successes on her firearms.
Okay. You're shooting, but you don't think you hit anybody.
Okay. And I'll be
As
screaming.
because as you're shooting, Cassandra, just you feel the jolt of the vehicle, just go from 0 to almost 60, in no time at all, as it's being swung around. So you're trying to fire out of this car that's going 60 miles per hour, and a donut.
And you can.
Do you know how to drive?
Somewhat.
Just get us the fuck out of here, and then I'll take over.
Yes,
God.
that was my intention.
Someone. That's an understatement.
I'm not good at riding cats, okay?
Okay, it's great. It's great. It's great. I'll drive the cat. It's okay. I'll drive the cat. I like cats. I gotta like
Yes.
cats.
Once we are out of their range, you take over.
And then you hear from the back seat the males in the Sombra going, "Shit, what the fuck is going on here? This is the worst pickup I've ever had."
What the shit, Lana?
And we got the comedy act up there freaking driving.
Shut up!
Ah.
Well, you can't say that you had a boring trip. Shut the fuck up. Drive, Cassie. I don't have a lot of willpower left, and I'm a little stressed.
Going full on brouhaha there.
you all make it back to town in hardly no time. almost um
Like,
you almost like get into a wreck zone, but Cassandra at the last moment is able to slam on the brakes. You just hear a couple people just hit. Cassandra, you just hear a couple people hit like the front of the vehicle, just go like this a little bit in their seats.
like I slammed up against the back of her driver's seat.
Yeah.
God damn it! Do you need me to drive now? You're gonna kill the kitty or me.
Yes, yeah, well, take over, sure. I think we are operating.
Okay, so I'll just jump up there and she didn't put it in park, so I'll just jump up in there and take over and start driving toward the club. We're probably really
Okay.
close though, I guess. Like 50 feet from the club.
Okay. um. As soon as you get it back into Chicago proper, uh, you're slowed down enough where you can see it, but you do see the police on your just pull up behind you.
Cassie, can you call Ricky, please? Can you get Ricky a ring?
Yes, I think I can call Jackie.
Ricky.
No, Jackie.
It's Ricky.
No, Jackie.
Okay. Okay. Just call him from the kitty.
And Cassandra starts calling Ricky.
Yeah, Cass.
Well,
Our new friend
Let
wanted
him
me
know
to
you
call
talked
you,
about that.
Jackie. So here you are.
Yeah, I see the cops. I'll take care of them.
What did he say, Cassie? What did he say?
He'll take care of it.
Okay.
As you go to put Brad away, Brad is like mumbling, I'm kind of scared. What's going on? I'm kind of, what the heck
Oh,
is
it's all
going
good.
on?
It's all good. Don't worry, Brad. Just
Okay,
go
that
back
was
in the
scary.
pocket. You're doing
Crow's
great.
Okay, Ricky.
Crow's tapping her jacket pockets, trying to find some on one side.
Okay, Ricky.
Okay, so I'll have Vinny pull over right behind the van,
Okay.
and I'll tell him, put your hands outside the window, and I'll keep my hands inside, looking a little more shifty, so they'll look at me.
So you're gonna do something illegal just to get them to follow you?
No, I'm just looking shifty.
Not a
Okay,
hard
because
thing.
Oh wait,
they're just following.
oh they're
you
not
at the
following
moment.
us. They're not following us.
You said you
Okay,
would take
Vinny, I want you to cut between the van and the cops. Whip off the highway as hard as you can at the next exit. I want you to get these cops to follow us. I mean, punch it. Go fast.
He does that, and within a couple seconds, you hear the sirens.
Okay, we got him, Cass. You get him back to the club. Click.
Click. So am I encountering stoplights and such?
Yeah, you are, but you're going right through them. It's
Okay.
pretty much, you slow down and stop at the red lights, and you go when it's green. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay, Ricky, go ahead and roll a I don't know what to do. You're gonna get everybody killed here.
I'm trying to not get them killed by getting these cops off them.
I know. Go ahead and give me a charisma plus streetwise or charisma plus subterfuge, whichever one's higher.
They're the same. There's 6 dice either way. Hang on a second. Let me get this die back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, that's the wrong type of die. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay. As soon as you get out there, all of a sudden they're looking at you instead of at Vinny. Do you know
Uh-huh.
what you just did out there?
Yeah, I got your attention because I needed to tell you everything is taken care of. You stopped us, you wrote us a ticket, and now you're gonna send us on our way.
I'm guessing you're using command.
Yep.
Okay, they're human, so yeah, it goes right through. So yeah, they're like, yeah, don't forget, don't go speeding and don't do anything like that ever again.
We'll be more careful, officer, I promise.
All right.
Be safe out there. Let's go, Vinny.
You wait until after the cops leave, and then you go ahead and leave.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, no, we go ahead and leave when the cops get back in their car because chances are they're going to be futzing with paperwork for a minute, so we'll just go.
Okay. You all make it back to the in one piece. um, and as soon as you enter the Lilith, you hear the Lilith somewhere going, "What a piece of shit bar this is, man!
Hey, but it's safe.
Fuck, I don't think I can drink here."
Oh, that's a shame. We got some dolls upstairs that are perfectly clean.
More for us.
Yeah,
Is there a
more for
better
all of
bar?
them just in case. But
Is there a better bar that we
Well,
could go to?
There is, but we were told to take you there tomorrow night.
Fuck, how did I get here?
Probably
But
being a
I
very
do have
bad
a
person.
private room. You don't have to rub elbows with the mortals. I'll show them to the VIP room, which is much nicer appointed.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
You probably rather should stop talking, but whatever.
Now, what's your pleasure there, sister? You want blood? You want? I got some good whiskey,
I'm
some
fine for right now.
scotch.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Just let me know if you need anything, okay?
Sure. You're not gonna talk to him at all?
Well, yeah, I'll take a seat.
Okay.
So, do you mind engaging in some pleasant conversation?
No, not whatsoever.
So, where do you hail from?
From here and there.
Okay.
We just spent the last couple months over in Montreal.
Montreal, I hear it'll freeze the blood out there in Montreal.
You ain't telling no fucking lie on that one.
Yeah, somebody was trying to talk me into moving north. I said, "Hell, I want Florida." Now, does Montreal get that 6 months of daylight thing like Alaska does, or is it far enough south that it's just like a 20-hour day?
No, it's basic. It's just it's fine.
Okay, okay. So, I was asked as a special favor to keep you guys entertained and safe while you're waiting here. Is there anything at all that I can get you? You play chess, cards, any of that?
No, that's okay. Just play conversation's fine.
Okay.
Do you need someone to talk to? I'm good at talking.
Of course, the
Probably.
Malkavian, the court jester, is good at talking.
Shut up!
Ricky is trying hard not to laugh out loud.
Crow's standing over near the door with her hands crossed in front of her, just her head down, just standing there. Shoulders are kind of shaking a little bit, but no sound.
I'm gonna need one of those special phones that the prince gave us. I used mine to call in a favor yesterday.
Okay, you're able to get one.
All right. I will dial, expecting to meet the sheriff on the other line.
Hello,
Hey, this is Ricky.
what's up?
Just wanted to let you know that everything is running mostly to plan. There was a slight hiccup. It's been dealt with. The package is undamaged, and they are at my haven.
Have you found them a place to sleep for the day?
I was going to make my haven available to them because it's the safest I know.
All right. Don't forget to guard them while they sleep, and if you have any retainers, probably use them if you have any on hand.
I got one on hand.
All right.
Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow night at the place.
All right.
And click in the trash.
Okay. Anybody gonna ask who they are?
Now, I didn't catch your name there.
My name is Sierra Van Barris, and this is my blood brother Melikov. As mentioned, we are both of we're both of Clan Sombra, and we thank you for acting as guides for us. Yeah,
No problem.
I'm Melikov. I'm the first and last of his fucking name. I fought in wars with a longer duration than your time as a bloodsucker. The front lines were mine, and I destroyed everyone in my path. Canite or kin. Didn't matter. Don't bother telling me who you are, because I just don't give a fuck.
Cool.
You're proud of being
Really interesting.
You're proud of being named after a cocktail?
Hey, I've been fighting in wars longer than you've been alive.
I heard. Yeah, you're old. Okay.
So, your ladyship, do you have any interesting stories from your travels you'd like to share?
Not really.
Okay.
Where are you from? If I may ask.
We were spending more time. We were just spending the last couple years up in Montreal.
How's the weather up there?
Cold.
I hate cold.
Yeah, it was colder than a witch's teeth up there.
I bet Cassie knows about those.
Excuse me?
this point, Ricky can't hold back his laughter. He's chortling.
Okay.
Pardon
Can
me,
we think about?
Cassie. You disrespect men. I just meant I bet you know about how cold witches can get. Not that you're.
Can we think about?
That,
Can we take about
Yeah.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
5 minute
Sure.
break.
Sure.
All right.
Ugh.
5 minutes.
I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Everybody's running away.
They're leaving us all alone in this dark, forsaken world. Oh no.
I know. Let's go steal the cat. I'll drive us. I'm having the time of my life. I am so happy to be playing.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the Fang
That's right.
gang.
Yep, yep. What does Cassie look like?
Let me. Beeble actually drew a little something for her already. So I guess I just can send you what Beeble drew so far.
And do Cassie and Sophia look alike?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, they're the
basically,
same person.
Cassandra has open hair and whatever Sophia's in control, she has a ponytail.
Okay. Well, that's what I meant. Ricky.
Where are you? There? And there, I sent you
Okay.
what Beeble drew so far.
Okay. I'm back.
Who did this?
Oh,
All
you're
right.
back.
She did.
Okay. So you're in the little room in the VIP section with the Tula Sombra.
Oh, that's
One
cool.
is
I like
named.
that. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Uh, what are you guys doing? I'm sorry.
Cassandra would notice our friend Ricky laughing and would go over him and slap him in his face.
Wow, the court jester's got some sass to her, don't she?
And she would go over to that guy and try to slap him as well.
Dexterity plus melee.
Oh boy.
I can't help it if you're funny, Jenny.
That's a critical success and a critical failure on the hunger dice.
Oh, no.
Just one?
Yep.
So one, just, so you have two successes, correct?
Well, I think.
Okay, I'm just making sure here. So as you go to slap him, he catches your hand and goes, "Now, there'll be time for funny games later."
You know what? No, I'm going. Screw all of you. and she just storms
Is
out
that
of
an
the
offer,
room.
Cassie? Is that an offer, Cassie?
Let me know when Sophie's back.
Fuck you.
Again, I asked.
What did you ask?
I said, is that an offer, Cassie? I said, fuck all of you. Fuck you.
She just rolls her eyes.
Crow winks at her. Sounds like we got an alley cat howling.
So Ricky's gonna stay seated with the lady and just try to make polite conversation, little nothings basically. Just
Okay.
whiling away the time with stuff that doesn't matter.
She does when you ask her, as in the way of the conversation, she seems to be more reserved. Well, Malikov is more forceful. You're able to get out of them that they are here matters that for now only concerns the prince and themselves.
Okay. Well, I will certainly leave it at that then.
Okay.
I hope that whatever matter it is you're handling is resolved most what's the word I'm looking for here? Expeditiously. There you go.
Thank you. She's like, hopefully it's as long as Prince Jackson allows us to, and perhaps longer than any of us expects. So,
Well, I don't have a lot of dealings with Prince Jackson, but I do know him to be a reasonable and honorable man.
okay. Cassandra, where are you going?
Just downstairs, maybe to Chicago.
Okay. Crow, what are you up to?
So I guess we're leaving the room, or
You don't have to.
no? I'm just gonna hang out in there and just. I'm kind of keeping guard against the door, next to the door, because I've not been in here a lot, and just kind of getting a little edgy, So
Okay.
Ricky, is the ladies around here I could go to?
Yeah, the whole downstairs. It's a club.
Bathroom.
Oh. Yeah, to that door.
So I'll walk over through that door and disappear for a few minutes. When I shut the door, I go in there and pull out the thing that I was looking for in my coat, and find that I finally find a little glass vial, and I unscrew the top and dip my my thumbnail down in it. And I don't have really long nails, but they're
Long enough to get a snort.
long enough to get a bump. So I'll do a bump in each nostril and make sure that
Okay. So,
go ahead. Make sure I don't have anything on my nose. I'll go back out.
okay. Is that laced with blood then, or?
Yeah, if you do the drug directly, it doesn't do you any good unless you've got a humanity of 8 or better. You only have a humanity of 7. So what you need to do is dose a person and then drink their blood.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
hmm Um,
Okay. So yeah. So let's say there's blood mixed in with it. 'Cause it's still a
Okay.
little warm. 'Cause I keep it next to my skin. Not that that matters, but I guess when I'm
I mean, your
am I
skin will be
holding
cold,
myself?
but yeah,
Okay.
you're cold.
But I'll just drink the vial, wipe my mouth off, and put it back in my jacket. Then I get the effects. Kind of calm down a little
Okay.
bit, and I'll go back out.
Okay. Um. So we're gonna get to the part of the night where we're gonna be going into um daytime. Are we going to keep the protection on the Lasombras?
Yes.
And what kind of protection do we have on them?
Well, let's see. I've got. I've got Vinny and. Yeah, Vinny's my retainer, so I've got Vinny.
So didn't you get hit a couple times with bullets?
Yeah, but it's just superficial.
Yeah, Brenda's looking back there.
Does anybody else retainers?
I don't know what the
I only
says
have
the
a
player.
contact. No.
I just have contacts.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one with retainer. So yeah, I will. I hadn't decided if Vinny is a ghoul or not, but I suppose if I want him to be able to stay up all night and guard during the day, he has to be a ghoul, doesn't he?
Is the ghoul undead?
No,
Okay.
a ghoul is a thrall,
Oh, okay.
a human who has had VtM but not been drained first.
I'm going to tell you one thing about Vinny that you probably do
Uh huh.
not know is he is gold.
He is ghoul. Okay.
Yeah, but by who you don't know.
Oh, he's somebody else's ghoul, but he's my retainer.
Uh, he's your retainer, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll top him off and tell him to watch my haven, and I'll be in the VIP lounge.
Okay. Hmm.
And I will direct the other Lasombra to my haven and show them the floor and ceiling bolts that the door has.
Okay. So. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just going to take a little minute here. Sorry.
No worries.
Talk among yourselves. Talk among yourselves. I'm eating. That's
I'm just
why I'm going in and out right now. Sorry.
That's fine.
All
Do
good.
what you need to do.
completely verklempt. It's a coffee clap.
My dog is over here getting excited at your voice.
She enjoys a good accent. I think she's getting a little annoyed by the wailing back.
Yeah. My nephew really thinks he can sing, and
He really can't.
he's really wrong. I mean, technically he can sing, just
So
can't
can
carry a tune.
so can a cat when you're skinning it. You know, it's about what it sounds like. He's decided he's going to be famous. But he doesn't want any voice lessons. Pure talent. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, you're out of yogurt already?
They didn't bring anything.
I remember there being quite a bit the other day. Not in the delivery, but already in the fridge.
Yeah, I had 2 of them.
Uh,
There was 8 cups.
Okay.
But I had ordered.
okay.
I'm gonna make an executive decision here. A lot of stuff that's coming up is just a lot of information. So we can either stop here for tonight, and that way Tetsuo's player can join in and be able to get all this, or we can continue. It is being recorded, so they can watch it later if need be.
Well, if there's a big info dump, I wouldn't mind having Tetsuo present to ask questions.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
would have Tetsuo around as well.
Okay, then yeah, we're just gonna call this a night then.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Great short session. I loved it.
And this does count as a chapter, so that's 2 experience points for everybody,
Ooh,
including Tetsuo.
Alright. I'm halfway to my goal.
I'm almost there.
I need 5 more.
I need 6
I
more.
Don't
need
forget that if
5
you give
more.
me, don't forget me if you give me a journal by the start of the session, you can gain an extra point.
Oh, you will
Right.
get the journal from herself personally, Cassandra. Sophie's not getting away. I can promise you that.
So
Um,
what's supposed to be in the journal?
Just your perception of the night.
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So do have a couple questions so far. How does everybody like the La Sombra?
Well, I like them because they're actually polite to me because I'm another Sombra.
Cassandra wants to rip his throat out.
And after Cassandra rips his throat out, Crow would like to spit down him.
Good,
It's
good,
the
like
other way around. You
good.
drink.
But I like the lady.
Yeah, the lady is nice enough.
Good, 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 good. That's good because
Thank you.
I was trying to see like where to put him because in the book it actually says to make him as nasty as possible because the characters are not supposed to like him at this point in the story.
Mission successful.
Right?
It's nice to see Cassandra get a comeuppance for once. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, she hates Ricky even more now.
Oh, you mean Jackie?
Yeah, Jackie for her.
She hates Ricky for something somebody else did. Oh my fuck.
Well, you laughed at her. Not good.
So
Who is this anyway?
who does Cassandra hate more, Ricky or Malikov?
Malakoff.
Yes.
She wouldn't want to
Just
kill
good.
Ricky quite yet.
All Ricky did was try to talk to a ghost. Shit.
Yeah. Another big mistake. Someone she wanted to date. How dare you? and still wants to date.
Good girl.
So I tell you what, I'll have Vinny drive you over to the warehouse where she unlives.
And lives.
I mean, in her book, you still owe her a favor because you fucked up.
So does anybody know what's going on yet?
Well, I have a couple of theories, but I'd rather keep them to myself rather than give you ideas.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yeah, that kind of backfires in private groups.
Yeah, every
okay.
other group I'm in, if I expound on my theories, shit happens.
VtM's like, no, that wasn't where I was going, but now you give me some food for thought.
Yeah, I hate that so much.
And the thing is, the thing with the Mokavian and the thing with the Bruja, I basically almost said word for word from what the book suggested him say to you guys.
Pass
Right?
the
Funny.
book. I can't believe it.
I'm just gonna burn the book.
Rain was sitting over here like not sure if she should be taking any of this directly or not until I said, I told her the Bruja are like the enforcement Gestapo of the Camarilla.
Well, technically, they're not even part of the Camarilla anymore. So
Oh, they're not. Okay.
no, this part in this where we're at in the campaign and everything, yeah, they've already left the Camarilla in the meta plot.
Wow.
What was it? Shit. I could find the story real quick. Is this one of the yeah, what happened was at a convention of Thorns, I believe it was. After some shit was going down, crap. Where's this all this crap at the beginning of this thing?
I thought the Convention of Thorns happened some time ago. I thought that's when the Azamites were accepted into the Camarilla, but told that they couldn't hold any position of power. Am I getting this confused?
No, there was a second convention of Thorns.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's not in here. Yeah, kid. Maybe it's not in here.
Well, I'm sure I can go to like the One World Wiki and read up on the second convention.
Actually, hold on 1 second. I can bring it up. It's really cool, actually. What happened? But yeah, what happened is a point of contention depending on who you ask. Basically, during the second Convention of Thorns, I'm trying to find names here because there's the Anarch Free States. Oh, I'm sorry. It was the Conclave of Prague. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
And what happened was I think it was Beckett. Crap. Yeah, I think it was Beckett took a shotgun to one of the Ventru people and basically blew his brains out right in the middle of the convention and then stormed out of the convention.
Oh,
Yeah, the funny thing is, I was actually guessing a Bruja lost his shit and caused some trouble, and that's why they're no longer Camarilla. I
He didn't lose his shit. He just executed some emotions with extreme prejudice.
yeah,
Here we go.
he failed to go to his happy place.
That's right.
B5 timeline. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got. Okay, I got the names wrong. So in the Conclave of Prague in 2012, most of the clan left the Camarilla for the Anarch movement after Hartstadt and Jane Peterson were killed by Bruja rebels led by Theo Bell.
Okay.
So yeah. Let's see here. Long seen as the Camara's lapdog, Theo's recent defection to the Anarch movement triggered sharp moves still through the Camarilla domains. It was Theo Bell who served at the whims of the eventual Hardstadt and Jan Peterson for years, even begrudgingly taking up arms for the Sombra, Marcus Vito in recent years. It was also Theo Bell who fired the first shot at the Convention of Prague, ultimately causing Hardstadt's and Peterson's deaths. Kindred's gossip these days positions Theo Bell as an unwilling messiah among the anarchs, but of course he has no thing for leadership. But yeah, basically it came down to like a shouting match on the floor. Theo Bell was slated in some way, and yeah, he put his shotgun right underneath it, Hardstat's jaw and pulled the trigger, and Hardstat's head just exploded.